Hotep, Black Power, giving honor to the Creator, giving honor to the ancestors, and as always, giving honor to my sister, giving honor to Chief of Staff Brother Harris Abdul, who are in the ancestral realm, as well as my father, my in-laws, and all my family members and comrades that are in the ancestral realm as we speak today. And as always, I on every week I always give out my weekly roll call. And let me just once again make some clarifications that I don't get everybody, but I try to get many people as I can, and so don't take it personal if you're not called, because I know a lot of people have requested that I call them, and I have shouted them out. So a lot of times it be the you don't make your name, you don't make it public, so your name doesn't show up on my subscriber list. So we're still that's not gonna stop us from moving on. So let's just go ahead and get everything going. Yeah, Sandra Thompson, Brother William Howard, King J, 865, Ramon Thompson, You Are Wanted, Danny Flower, Sister Karen K, Brother Dawa Israel up in Chicago, host of the Yah's Real Hour Show, and I'll be talking about him a little bit more because he's definitely a powerful brother. Markeisha Nelson, Eugene Smith, Sister Ellen Johnson, Brother Sakim Raw, Big 000, Quad 000, No Way Jose, Sister Ashley Henry, Sister Sonia Faye, Kiva Nelson, Queen Kiva Nelson, Eden Savad, Brother Rich Patrick, Tamika Belt, Lakeisha Thomas, Jiggy Main, brother, Sister Chess, Brother Kamal Brown, Sister Sherry Jackson, Brother Cushite Prince, Sister Vanity Lane, Brother King Dre's Beats, Brother, excuse me 1 second. Okay, once again, I want to give, as always, give honor to Professor Bobby Beverly down there in Petersburg, Virginia. Strong, powerful elder brother, and you'll be hearing a lot from him soon. Also, once again, giving Black Power Hotep to Brother Ramon and Michael Gray for the connection, as always. Sister Rhonda Clark, I see you. Brother Paul Martin, I see you. Howie, I see you. Art Brush, I see you. Sister Johnny Selvey out there in Columbia, Maryland, I see you, Queen. Brother Milana K. Ajimans, powerful brother. Sam Bam, I see you, brother. My longest subscriber is Anytime Nigga. He's a young, strong brother. I'm always be grateful to the brother. Very good, positive brother. Keep on riding, brother. Ola Jerome out there in B-More, up there in Lock Raven, representing. Keep on riding, brother. As always, my Queen and Zinger Sankofa, straight rider, no, without doubt or contradiction. Brother Roland, Sister Zuline, Sister Brenda, Brother Willie, Brother Jaja, Courtney Kia, Sanaa, Sala, and I can't forget my little Queen Zuri. Also, I want to give brother Ike Bracewell down in Miami-Dade, Florida. You know, he said everything ain't palm trees and sunshine down there all the time. So we need to try to get down there and represent, try to straighten some things out. You know, my brother's just locked up behind enemy lines, specifically up Hagerstown, Maryland, in the old dungeon, old jail. Brother Marvin Harden, who should be touching down this year, brothers and sisters. So be looking forward to seeing him, you know, in a few months to come. Black Power, brother. You know, brother Mark Cakes, before and after barbershop. Strong comrade. Strong comrade. Brother Doug Burgess, street law soldier. He's a strong warrior. Brother Osiris, street law soldiers. Brother Faison Bey, you know, brother Ali Bey, strong brother, riding with brother Taj Tariq Bey, you know, and you know, all the scholars, all our warriors, you know, my daughter Kiwana, you know, keep riding, boo, you know, Isaac Kayana, Eric, y'all keep on putting the work in. Keep on putting that work in, y'all. Keep representing, you know. I respect you. Everybody that name, I respect you. I love y'all, you know. And let me just throw down on a couple of crews, such as that Palmer Park crew, you know, all the Landover crew out there, you know, that Sea Pleasant Capitol Heights crew, you know, home of a world champion, KD, Kevin Durant, you know, Black Power, to that Sea Pleasant Capitol Heights crew, you know, Baltimore City, the G's up there, you know, they represent, you know, on both sides, east and west, you know, Columbia, Maryland, the G's out there, you know, the District Heights G's, you know, as always in DC, you know, all four boroughs, you know, all four boroughs. Northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest, y'all. You know, people at the Glut, the Whole Food Organic Store. You know, that crew down there that's representing. You know, brother Jose. You know, and all you brothers and sisters out there. You know, all the riders. Even though I don't celebrate the holidays, but I'm going to wish all y'all, you know, on this day, just for the sake of you understanding, you know, and making your self-esteem, you know, rise a little bit. You know, all the queens that are out there, you know, stick with the brothers, stick with us, because we coming. Little by little, we coming, you know. And we're going to get it in. Let's give a special shout out to my nephew, Alan Johnson, Donnell, Dylan, Dern, Jaheed, Ajay, JR, Jason, Gerard. Yeah, let's get it in, y'all. You know. And much love to all my subscribers, the YouTube subscribers. Much love to all the brothers and sisters that are fighting for the liberation and salvation of the black nation. Keep putting it in. You know, your work is not going unnoticed. You know, and anybody that wants to be shouted out, every week, you know, just hit my comment box and watch my videos and subscribe. You know, I don't have no problem shouting you out, you know, and putting down whatever you do, especially if it's for the liberation and salvation of the black nation. Yeah, we're going to get it in a few minutes. I got some topics I want to talk about, but first we just loosening up. You know, if you want to get your boogie on and dance, go ahead and do your thing. You know, it's all good, because the music kicking. One thing you can say about Shaka's channel, you know, the music is on point. You know, and I take that, I go on request too, you know, so, you know, we're going to keep riding, you know. I just want y'all to get comfortable. Hotel. as always, my mother. You know, Edith Tillman, keep on riding, baby. You know, 83 and rising. You know, 83 years young. You know, keep on getting it in. Joelle, Nook, Nikki, Denidra, that's right. Annette, Brooke, Blair, keep it going, y'all. Y'all keep representing, standing strong. You know, making it happen. I'm proud of y'all. Hotep, Black Power. Hotep, y'all, Black Power. I told y'all I'll be right back. And what I want to talk about, this is a serious situation that happened in Baltimore, Maryland just the other day. There was a sister, there was a young man who was being harassed. A young man, young guy, young kid that was being harassed by other little young guys, and they stole his bike. So the mother retrieved the bike back. She's only 38 years old. Retrieved the bike back, you know, and they called the police twice about the bike. So finally, after the second time the police left, these guys shot this woman in the back. Murdered this woman. For nothing. The sister had 8 children and grandchildren. Already struggling. Living day to day on this public assistance, living in the grips, in the muck of the hood. And these fucking punks, these fucking nigga punks, young bitches, shot that sister in cold blood, murdered her, because she wanted her son to be left alone, and for you motherfucking faggot ass niggas to stop fucking with her little son. And you bitches shot her in her back. Not only that, this is the thing. The police having trouble finding these motherfucking faggots, so they say. Because I don't believe they're looking for them. But yet, a motherfucking cracker lost his little 3-wheel bike was stolen. A little fucking training wheel, 3-wheel bike was stolen. This cracker's shit was stolen. But they retrieved that in a matter of a few days. But your investigation on finding the killers of this sister, you're having trouble with. But yet this cracker yelled and said his motherfucking little tricycle was missing, and you motherfuckers broke y'all necks solving this motherfucking theft case. But you can't deal with this murder. And I'm gonna tell you why in Baltimore City. You motherfucking police do not give a fuck. You all are in on the tape in terms of the drug subculture in Baltimore City. Quasi and Fume, who's a senate, a delegate in Congress or whatever now, in the House of Representatives, whose nickname is Pee Wee, that was running drugs all up and down Pennsylvania Avenue, which is the main thoroughfare when you enter Baltimore City. Now he's a congressman, or so he say. You know, And I say that to say that that's just an example of how the drugs, you motherfucking police are in on the drug trade. When it comes from the harbor, off the harbor, that's why they only allow these white Jews and Italians to work on the docks. Very few blacks work on the docks. And this is what these crackers do. When they're about to retire, when their sons and grandsons are born, when they're first born, and acquire a social security number, what they do is put the social security number on file down at the dock, so when they automatically turn a certain age, the working age, they automatically have a job with benefits and part of a union. You know, but they are connected. All this shit run hand in hand with the drug subculture in Baltimore City. And this is how the game is played. They pick who's gonna be kingpins, and they take cuts from them. And then when they're tired of them, or when they feel as though something's getting ready to go down, when the level of corruption has gone above their heads, they either lock that individual up, or they pay some other blacks to murder him, and they give them the job as being the head motherfucking nigger. And that's how the drug game goes in Baltimore City. And the way they make their money is they constantly lock runners up. Constantly lock runners up. So they're in and out of Central Cell Block, in and out of the court system. And giving public defenders. And that way they're making money. Send them to the penitentiary, have them working, making couches, working for pennies, you know, on every hour, you know, and you know, for these billion-dollar corporations. Now, when you go to prison, you don't know who you're working for. You might be doing telemarketing on the phone. You know, a job that pays a minimum of about $12 to $14 an hour. You'll get 12 cents an hour. You know, prison labor. So they can deny you a parole if you are very productive. You know, in the prison industrial complex, the work industry aspect of it. They'll deny you parole purposely to keep you there, to keep production going. You know, and then, you know, all these homicides, unsolved homicides, not only in Baltimore, but Washington, D.C. too. I can show you the list of the missing children and the missing unsolved murders in Washington, D.C. that dates back to the 60s that haven't been solved yet. One white and the rest are black. And in D.C., when a cracker is murdered, the city does not sleep until this case is solved. But when a black is murdered, they just let them lay in the street and put a sheet over, you know, while they're eating Wendy's, waiting on the medical examiner truck to come and pick them up off the street and take them to the morgue. But it's not like that with the crackers. And see, I don't give a fuck what you white liberals, how you pretend to try to be like you're so down for the black struggle, which you're not. That's just a smokescreen for white racism, white supremacy. Because as long as you're eating off the blood, sweat, and tears of blacks in this country, then everything is okay. the black man is not supposed to say anything. The black man, when he's murdered, you know, they pick certain niggas that come on TV that are not committed to struggle, that are going to be limited in their dialogue, and they know this. Where they have the ability, these crackers have the intellectual ability to flip the script and make the victim appear as a predator, such as in the Mike Brown case. You know, and now they use niggas, house niggas like David Clark, you know, to sit up there and justify, you know, all these motherfucking white supremacists dressed in blue that are killing our brothers and sisters all over the United States. You know, and then but they expect you not to have any not to have any anger, no hostility, sit up and do shit like fucking Steve Harvey, make goddamn jokes, you know, and comedy out of the most wretched, fucked up situations that the black man and black woman is facing in America today. You know, and that's why if you look at Nat Turner had to get rid of the house niggas first, the ones that was guarding the motherfucking slave master. They had to go to the house and kill him first. And they fought harder than the motherfucking crackers. It's sickening, man. It makes no sense. Yeah, I had to I had to do something briefly right quick. You know, talk to some individuals. However, you know, this white supremacist, you know, this whole structure of the system of racism, white supremacy, has to be destroyed. And like I was saying earlier, and I hope that I'm back on track when I say this, that you know, Nat Turner, they had to get rid of the black slaves first, because they fought harder than the slave masters. And that's how they have our people trained today. You know your David Clark, your Armstrong Williams, you know, and thousands of others who are afraid to stand up and don't have the courage to stand in white supremacy's face and tell white supremacy and racism what it is and what it truly is and what needs to happen. Because of fear. And that's, you know, and that's fear of the mental, spiritual, and emotional whip that the system of racism, white supremacy, has placed upon the minds and hearts of a lot of our people. And this is another thing that I want to inform you all about. You know, that I'm getting kind of fed up with. That the brothers and sisters that put in all the work that are for the liberation and salvation of our people, they get no support whatsoever. And the support, when it is given at a minimal level. But the people that are not in your best interest, that make all this noise, that talk all that you know, that spit all this filth in the minds and hearts of our babies, that show them and instruct them that if they don't have anything, that the world is based on materialism, and color. And if you're not the right color and you don't have a certain amount of wealth, that you're nothing but trash. And that everyone around you is trash. I've seen house Negroes go against and go on their own mothers after their mothers have, sacrificed their entire life raising them, providing for them, denying themselves in order for you to have something. And then what you do in return is you criticize and you bash them down for not having for not having a certain amount of wealth. They would have had it if you wasn't around, if they didn't give it to you. This shit has to end. Just like another example, the cracker that murdered Philando Castile was acquitted. Shot that man 7 times, and he really didn't have to tell him that he had a weapon in his bag, a licensed weapon. And he was getting his license out his wallet, and he was shot 7 times. Not one time. He was shot 7 times in front of his baby and his queen. And what jury would find him not guilty except a white supremacist racist jury? Even though they had 2 black coons on the jury, which doesn't mean nothing. It's always 2 tokens. And, he should be in prison right now. He should be in a motherfucking jumpsuit, waiting on his motherfucking tray in his cell for killing that brother. But show me one black police that has murdered a white man. And if he has, is he on the street or not? One black police, there's not one incident that I've heard of where a black policeman shot and killed a white man. Those situations don't even exist in America. And then you have the gall to come and approach me about and defend motherfucking crackers for killing us. And the black man is not supposed to say anything. You're not supposed to be mad. You're not supposed to be at war with this motherfucking devil. You motherfuckers have lost your motherfucking minds, because what's gonna happen? People are gonna continue to keep pumping and keep pumping and keep pumping. And like I had mentioned before, I wasn't able to complete it, but I'm gonna complete it now. My statement about the people that are committed, that sacrifice their lives into saving and liberating the black nation, do not get any type of assistance from the black community. If you look at any of these scholars, at the end of their lives, they were fucked up and miserable. All the way down to Tupac. Even the last photo of Tupac, you can see he was miserable and fucked up, and hurt behind giving his life, sacrificing his life to help and educate the youth. And what he got in return was 4 bullets to the chest. What King got was 2, 1 to the dome and 1 to the neck. Carl Muhammad, what he got? Poison. Medgar Evers, a bullet to the back, in front of his family. Fred Hampton, Mark Clark, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Everybody that's committed to liberating the black community, and they are not bullshitting. May I mention Huey Newton as well, that are committed into old Huey Newton. that are committed to helping and saving the black community and liberating the black people of color end up not living a full productive life. And the ones that and the blacks that are not in our best interest, that talk like they are, in which they are limited with that, they have no death threats or nothing. Or none of that. You don't see Al Sharpton with a ton of security. You don't see Jesse Jackson with a ton of security. Tavis Smiley, you don't see none of them. None of them. Cornel West, none of them. Because they don't need it. Because they are in the front pocket of the white Jew. If they weren't, they wouldn't be able to speak and have platforms like they do today. No assassination attempts on them whatsoever. Because if they were standing up for liberation, yeah, they would have been just like the rest of the brothers, but they're not. Their job is to pretend like they are representing the black community. But they're not representing the real, true black community. The people that are representing the true black community are the grassroots organizations and movements and the underground movements. The rest of them, all the way to the Nation of Islam, they are not in the best interest of people of color. So, you know, you can defend Minister Farrakhan all you want. You can defend him all you want. But just listen to what he says. How he promotes Scientology and, you know, have allowed, you know, crackers to join the nation. So, you know, I'm dealing with Elijah Muhammad. When the Nation of Islam was the real Nation of Islam before it became corrupted, dissected, fucked over, and integrated. So I'll be coming back to y'all with some more information, you know, but once again, you know, I would like to send my condolences to the sisters, to the Queen, to her family, you know, for that tragedy that took place where that woman was gunned down like a goddamn animal by some old simple pieces of fuck niggas. Some simple pieces of fuck ass niggas, you know, that need to be apprehended and dealt with and punished. And I'm not talking about prison time wise.